Hey folks, welcome to the Common Wisdom series. This one is about signs and symbols. You might be like, I asked for a sign and I haven't seen it yet. Don't give up. Make sure you address your guides and say, I'm waiting for a sign pertaining to blank. Make sure whatever it is, you're clear about it, you know what you want, and you know what your intention is for it. Because if it's like a bad intention, it's probably not going to happen. It's like you're asking your guides to be an accomplice to something that sucks. So don't do it. It's just probably not going to work out. Anyway, so if you asked for a sign, sometimes you'll see an animal. And that sign could actually be something that pertains to shamanic animal spirits. It could be part of your totem as well. So I actually recommend if you see or drawn to a certain animal or a certain bird or a certain any animal or butterflies or dragonflies, anything like that, look them up online. And you'll want the search to be shamanic meaning of blank. And then a bunch of pages will come up and you'll be able to look and see what the shamanic meaning is. But sometimes, you also get messages from your guides that are coming to you through numbers. So this might be like 1111. I always seem to catch the clock at 1:11, 11:11. Doesn't make a difference morning or night. If I'm in the car or if there's a license plate, there's always ones around me. It means it's like a high manifesting time, that you're on the right path. It could be also that keep an eye on your thoughts. There's many different like vibes and meanings that come with these numbers and stuff. And so it kind of like correlates to whatever you're feeling in the moment. Like, oh my God, I saw my number. It must mean blank. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like what you see in a book or what you see online. It can actually mean like whatever is like most close to you. So if I feel like in the moment, ooh, I see 1:11 on the clock, I'll think to myself, oh, I must be on the right path. Or maybe I'm driving and I see somebody's license plate has like a bunch of ones on it. Excuse me. Then I'm like, okay, things are okay. Or, I'll catch myself seeing the ones and I'll be like, oh, my mind has been like wicked today. I think that maybe I need to watch my thoughts. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean just one thing. Keep that in mind, because there are books and websites and stuff out there that say what the numbers mean, but sometimes it's more about what you're intuitively feeling about that number. And it doesn't have to be all one number, so like 1111, 2222, ... It could be like 1212. It could be sequences 2, 3, 4, 5. A special number for you. 2, it could be that. Now, not only that, but the more you see something or hear about something, the stronger the meaning is for you. So, for example, if somebody says, oh, I just started taking this class, I think you could benefit from this class too. And then you're like, okay, but then you look it up and you're like, I don't know if I want to take it. And then somebody else comes up to you and says, I think you should take this class. I think you would like this class. Or somebody messages you about the class. Have you checked this out, this class? And you're like 3 people deep now. Somebody messages you online. You're like, why do people keep mentioning this class to me? Check out the class. You might actually benefit from the class. So the same thing goes with numbers and insects and animals. So like the other day I had a dream that a gorilla was loose in the city my father lives in. Which is really weird. And I was like, I watch dreams. I am a lucid dreamer. I'm also an astral traveler, and I'm very much aware of what I'm dreaming. So I'm thinking to myself, watching this dream, like, this is the weirdest thing. Why would a gorilla be loose here? It just doesn't make any sense. So I was like, this is weird. So then I mentioned it to my father. I mentioned it to my fiance. And everybody was cracked up laughing because it's just like the weirdest thing. And then I saw a gorilla online, and then I saw a gorilla on TV, and then I saw a gorilla here, and I saw a gorilla there. And I'm like 4 or 5 gorillas deep. And I'm not one that's like usually drawn to gorillas, but I have been reading a lot about Buddhism and sitting in meditation, and Ram Dass is something that I'm like really into learning about and stuff right now. So I actually looked up the gorilla and how gorillas are more of a peaceful animal who sit in that kind of Buddhist seated position, and who come from a powerful place within, but they don't really have that external leadership. They don't have like a heavy, powerful external leadership presence. They have that in more of a internal way, and command and lead from a place of peace, and like this power is within them, and they're just more of like a quiet but powerful leader. And I was like, this is really cool. So I've been kind of trying to be mindful of that. And I think I've since seen a gorilla somewhere else. So it's just something to keep in mind. Like, you might be thinking, why am I seeing this so much? But if you look it up, you'll start to find correlations and be like, oh, that makes sense. So this has been Common Wisdom series. Pay attention to signs and symbols around you. Thank you for watching.